Yo, what's going on, y'all? This is Andy Mack from the DJ Cafe, and today I'm going to be talking about 5 quick tips you can use when you're doing your very first club gig. Tip number 1, be early. Don't be on time. Be early. You definitely want to be professional, and if it's your very first time spinning at a club, you don't want to be there right on time or 5 minutes right before your set time. You need that time to prepare, especially if you're using some type of different equipment than what they're using. If you're plugging in your own stuff, you definitely need that extra time to troubleshoot any problems that you might just have. You don't know how many times I've saved myself and saved my set and possibly somebody else's set because I showed up a little early and realized that something was wrong with the equipment that was there and was able to handle the situation professionally, quickly, and keep the night going. So be early, don't be on time. Tip number 2, be professional. You're offering a service, therefore you're probably getting paid for this. Well, at least I hope you are. And you're offering a service. Tip number 2, be professional. Go in there. Remember, it's a business at the end of the day. You might be thinking that you're going in and you're being paid to party on this and this and that, and you can flex a little bit on your IG and all that, but at the end of the day, you're offering a service, and if you want to get paid and if you want to go far in this business and continue to get booked, be professional. Number 3, lock down some type of payment. Lock down how you're going to get paid. If you can, get a contract with the promoter or the business owner who's going to be paying you. Get it in writing, but most likely on a lot of situations, you're not going to be able to do that, sadly to say. There's a lot of shiesty promoters out there and a lot of bad business owners who just really don't think paying a DJ is important at all. So be prepared for whatever may come your way. You might be put in a situation where you don't get paid. So it's one of those things. I mean, definitely try to lock down how you're going to get paid and who's going to pay you and all that, because it's really nice to get paid for your talent. But in the world we live in where everybody's a DJ, don't be surprised if you don't get paid, and don't let it affect your momentum moving forward. It happens to everybody. It's happened to me. It's happened to countless people I know, especially starting off. So don't get discouraged by it, but definitely, if you can possibly, lock down how you're going to get paid and who's going to pay you. Number 4, make sure you have reliable equipment. Now, if you're bringing in your own equipment to certain venues, they don't have their own sound systems or they don't have their own decks and mixer. You might be bringing in your MIDI controller or whatever it might be. Make sure whatever you bring in, even if it's just your laptop, make sure it's reliable. The last thing you want is problems, and the last thing you want is to cause problems for promoters or business owners. Then it might affect your pay, and also might affect you coming back in the future to spin again at that venue or for that promoter. So definitely make sure whatever you have and whatever you're going to be using is reliable, especially if it's your first time out. I mean, you might be able to get away with it and ask for some favors later on down the road in your career, but as of right now, if it's your very first club gig, you definitely want to make sure all your equipment is reliable. And number 5, last but not least, don't be too cocky. This is really easy and can happen to a lot of people, especially when they're starting off and they start to build some momentum and now they're in clubs and things like that. Don't get too cocky. The last thing you want to do is be that super cocky DJ, because at the end of the day, it's your first time in the club. Other DJs that you might be spinning with, or promoters or bar owners or bar managers, whoever's booking you and whoever you're going to be dealing with inside of those nightclubs and bars and whatever it might be inside of all those venues, they've been there before. It's not their first time. They've seen many DJs come and they've seen many DJs go. So you definitely want to be grateful for the opportunity to express your talent and do your thing, but you don't want to be too cocky. Remember that you don't want to be too cocky. Nowadays, there's a huge problem where a lot of guys expect to play for hundreds, but they've never played for a dead bar or a dead venue with 3 people in there. You know what I'm saying? So it's one of those things. You're definitely trying to plant your roots in your town, in your city, wherever you may be. You're trying to plant your roots and grow your career. So don't be too cocky. Always be humble. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to leave a like and a comment down below. Subscribe if you're new to the channel, and be prepared for some brand new content coming your way from yours truly. So I'll see you on the next one. Peace.
Drop it.